Oh. Why is it muted? I'm sorry. Did it just... Oh, fucking hell. Why did I know? I did not know that. Why did I not check? I'm sorry. I don't even want to cut off that part, man. I'm sorry. Shit. Anyways, I'm not even gonna go anywhere with this. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Fuck that. Why it's already been tough. So if you haven't known, it's been daylight saving time, right? And so I figured, oh, because of daylight saving time just being done, I need to wait 1 hour less for the subs. No, we still wait till 10 to get the subs available. And I'm not playing off a fucking pirated site when it's so jittery with that. So I still have to wait, and I'm pretty sure others already got to it, already got their shit out. And I'm just not even there. Like, look, the chat. There's no one in the chat, right? There's almost no one in the chat right now. So I don't even know if this is any useful now. Which is fucking sad, because the last two videos, you know, the first two videos of Arknights have been pretty good. Had really great reception compared to everything else I've been doing from this season. So to have daylight saving time ending to fuck it up is already bad enough, and on top of me muting and then probably thinking, oh, we'll just click away. I can't cut it away because it'll just cut away the fucking chat, the live chat, and then I'll just be like, what is he talking to? Not realizing it was a live chat. This is great. This is a great way to start the day, and I don't even want to get to the part where I was just getting there was just some dumb shit happening earlier this morning. Some stupid things about. I don't even want to go into details on that. I mean, it wasn't really that much, but someone decided to blow it up. You know. I mean, you can't use fucking CR without paid subscription, or you can't even play it adless without paying and all. So yeah. Hopefully, more people can gather by the time it starts. We used to have more of this. I guess some people are not affected by it. I think I'm not even doing this anymore. This is just so fucking stupid. I hate daylight saving time. I hate it. Like, you don't fucking do it at all. At even. So yeah. So what am I gonna do with those first 3 fucking minutes of where I'm muted and people are just gonna click away? I'm mad. You know what? Let's get started. I'm sorry, I'm in just a really foul mood already. I mean, I thought I would calm down enough, but then to figure. Why did I not fucking check it? Why? Why? Like, the mic was already taped up. Why did it just turn off? Oh yeah, it was the updates. PC updates. I don't know why they would fucking reset that during when the computer has to do updates. Great. Anyways. You know, I'm just gonna sum it up. Our good guys, were able to escape from the pursuers. Have some thought. I mean, well, we got a little taste of what the thought of some of the abilities. Crown Slayer apparently is able to use fog. So Crown Slayer and Mephisto were trying to capture and corner them, and then they just kind of escaped, and they escaped to an old clinic, what used to be an old clinic, to where infected try to stow away, they try to hide away because they don't want to get into the quarantine zone where they just die, but they're just gonna live out their lives like that, knowing that they're gonna die anyways, but they want to live it out as they can. I mean, you can treat it, but it will the symptoms will still progress. So yeah, as I said, and then Tallulah makes her appearance, just blasts the fucking fire through through the block, through the city block, and yeah, that's where we are. Anyways, let's get to it. I'm sorry for my ramblings right now, cause it's just, I don't know, like this is not how I wanted to start the fucking stream. Anyways, episode 3 in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, she's blocking it. Wait, is the... Hold on, let me check something. Okay. Her rings? Is that was she able to channel the magic like that? Was she looking for someone? Because she said, oh, it was you. Does she mean like, oh, you're one of us? Okay. I was checking because I was making sure there was no audio playing back from the video, dude. Because I'm actually really scared. Like I might need to recheck everything. Like I was legit scared it was gonna play through, and I would just be in danger of copyrights. Sorry, my bad. What are those? I'm thinking those rings are how she's able to channel the arts. Or no. Oh. They have to run away. But who's gonna be the diversion? Oh. Oh shit. Oh no. Well, she's persisting, but I don't know how much longer. Oh, that's on her side too. Oh, she doesn't care. Sorry, the video just kind of just jittered, but the audio was still playing. It's my PC. It's not the video. Oh, is Ace gonna Ace gonna is gonna sacrifice himself, isn't he? Just like we saw, just a hint of what we saw in the opening, huh? Is it already over yet? Or did just... Uh, oh, he's still trying. He still hasn't kicked the bucket yet. New character. Oh, of course they couldn't hide out for much longer. Something something has me something has me really curious. Does Anya just know them from somewhere? Where did she originally come from? Did they come from where they originally come from, or what's going on here? But they just didn't have that sort of. They just knew each other by some. They didn't really know names or anything up until now. What? Wait. What happened? I didn't see what happened to him. Oh, the arm he was holding up the shield with. I think that was what happened. Oh, that you got man's gone, huh? Better, easier said than done. Tears gotta be shed somewhere if you're holding them all in. Oh, Chernobog, different area. Oh yeah, I figured. So those things just supposed to be a living thing. Just spreading like there's just spreading like fungi. Well, I wouldn't say avoid, but they can move away from places where where there were catastrophes, or where there could be catastrophes. Yeah, like you can predict it to disasters to an extent. I mean, yeah, there's something up. I mean, there's obviously that one group just let them go just like that. So this is where they're stationed at. Except, well, most of them are safe. Was that one guy that got saved because Ace lit? Actually, no, never mind. It wasn't that. It wasn't him. We were out with the buzzing. I just noticed we were just buzzing Like that buzzing little screen there. I thought it was me, but landship. Wait, landship. That's what they call those. So that thing. So if they call it landship, it means just move along on like a trailer of sorts. I think. Okay, that's actually kind of a nice breakdown of that. This is just basically kind of like a manufacturing facility of sorts too. Not just that, it just feels like a lot of things. A whole thing is literally like a whole ass fucking a whole ass fucking community on Rhode Island. Let's see. So just kind of introduce us to this little bit in Rhode Island. But I'm pretty sure it's kind of how the game went too. Hmm. Yeah, she said some numbers like these little ideals. When there's just really not much hope to them. Mm. Well, they're in a fucked up world. It's not unusual to have doubts like that. Yeah. But I mean, there's more reason to push forward. Because if you're just going to keep bending to reality, then nothing's going to go. You accomplish nothing at this point. Because like her ideals are way different from Tuan's ideals. Just like, oh, just blow up everything, fuck everything, sort of thing. So it isn't even like a good guy, bad guy sort of deal at this point. Yeah, there's some twisted characters, but For the most part, I don't think there's there's no evil side. Just like clashing ideals. Just how they deal different things. Even a fuck up government too. It's just like their agency is driven by desperation too at this point. Well, yeah, you could say that. It's not as draconian. You mean like as harsh? Okay. I really liked how this layout is. I don't know. I don't. It may be just me, but it's just I kind of like how this whole, not just this, the whole layout of the of Rhode Island. You know, even if it's just a glimpse of everything there, like a little sample of each and every different facility. Right. A new mission. What? It just ends like that? I didn't think that much time passed. Y'all bastards like that. I swear. I swear. Are there post-credit scenes? Please, post-credit scenes. Please, 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 please. No. Okay. Oh, what the... What? This show passed by so fast. What the fuck? It didn't even feel like... It didn't even feel like 11 minutes, and it's just ended like that. I don't fucking care about this my own timer here. What the fuck, man? Okay. Let me look through it now that everyone's there. So this was I was expecting a big battle, but then I realized what Arknights is the Arknights is what it's more so trying to aim for. So yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, there's no shonen battle shit going on. I have to remember because the other day, of course, I was watching that latest Bleach episode and I was getting hype. And like that part is also in a war arc, you know, in a place of war. And so I was I was subconsciously a little anticipating some big fight, but no, it's not really like literally Talon was just outmatched and like yeah, I mean it does have very innate ability with arts concerning the rings and all. A small group that let him go, their leader, W, she used to work for Doctor when she was working for Saffron King 5 years ago. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, she did kind of give the Doctor a really weird look. So, what was this part that kind of just messed up during the playback? Hold on, I need to see that. Okay, this was the part. So this was the part that got kind of butchered by my fucking... And it's fair to... Oh! Well, it's just a traveling home base, not much in the wilderness to do, just shopping trip back and forth to. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay, that was the one that got put. It's okay. Now I can see. Now I can go back. Now it's in last case space. There will be more fighting in Ko later, but that was just a retreat from over enemies wounded in meteor shower. Yeah, we're not here. We're not here to just see. We're not just here to see something you'd see in a show like with a standoff. Just even if it's just to buy for time. No, it's not one of those granddaddy finale sort of thing. Like this is not I've already stated before back in episode 1, there's no shonen setup. I mean, yeah, again, we know, I mean, it is adept, and like in a shonen format, we would have Amiya versus Tarun, and it would just be like, it would be lights out, and for sure, that'd be one hell of a firework. Well, until you realize Amiya's just kind of outclassed. I mean, I don't even know anything much about the games, and I know she's just completely outclassed by Tarun, at least in her state. And Tula's just another fucking beast in herself. So they had to go out. There's no but you have to defend, try to block anything that's just gonna come your way. But they already did some great animations for anniversaries earlier and some greater boss fights. If it wanted to taste, I would. Speedy, I would not be surprised if those same animators came back to animate some of the actual fights. This is actually not a fight, mind you. This is more like a scrimmage. A scrimmage, a very lopsided scrimmage, if anything, at best. And Ace, it does feel like Ace did kind of kick the bucket. Although, I will say I'm a little disappointed on the emotional impact side of things, where I felt like maybe just seeing him die would have been nice. Well, I don't know if he actually really did kick the bucket, but it would be assumed that he did, because he wasn't doing good. This man fucking lost an arm. Last of Me, Steve Irwin versus Run, and Lil Claw. Okay. Yeah, those. Next episode will follow me, Strongest Operator of Rhode Island. Dr. Calcit, next episode. I do see it in the character list for sure. So yeah, I'm looking for, and we kind of saw that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we saw that in the opening as well. Watch it later or without sound though. First half of the episode felt like a speed run. It did. I will admit it did. It kind of did. But maybe that's just me. But maybe that's just kind of like the thought. Okay. No. It probably wasn't that it didn't feel like a speed run. It just felt like things just kind of went through the most. They just gotta scramble. They gotta scramble the fuck out of here. And there's no emphasized. There's not a lot of whole emphasized the moments except for the exchange between Ami and Ace, and trying to let you gotta get out of here and such, and some familiar, and some introduction of some characters. And there's just one unknown character we only got to see side of her face that that was with Tulin, and I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure she's also going to be involved. I don't think it's a speed. I'm pretty sure it's more like, in terms of anime forms, that's all they can work. That was how much they could work with, and it just kind of just felt like a speed run because of that. Because I'd figure. In game form, you probably had to try to make some decisions at the time. Maybe because it's not a big fight, you have to make certain decisions. But of course, like in the game, it has to come down make this or this bad decision or not. You're done. I don't know. Because that was not supposed to be a big, but it never felt like it was supposed to be one. I mean, it was more like, you gotta get out of here. They cannot face that enemy. They have to get back, regroup, and go on to the next one and try to avoid clashing with that character again. I feel like pacing. I have a feeling pacing from now on will be really fast since we barely completed chapter 1. Wait, we haven't completed chapter 1? That's crazy. Is chapter 1 that big a... Does chapter 1 have a lot of content though, by itself, compared to the other chapters? I'm not sure, because he did say it was a prologue. or kind of like a start of things. And well, I'm not saying. Hold on, hold on. There was a spammer there, so my bad. But yeah, the W scene was really short compared to the game. In game, I think about 22 uppers from 1 star to 6 star, I think, plus a lot of NPCs. The load across the main story on all sides. There's an alternative versions, which gives me the thing: are they gonna adapt any? Are they gonna do or hint at any side stories, alternate versions, like maybe a flashback of sorts? The game starts at chapter 0, though. Episodes 1 through the anime cover in game chapter 0 to chapter 1. When we will go to Lungmen, it will be start of chapter 2. Okay, that's kind of a. If that's the case, will they end the anime at chapter 3? I don't know. Maybe chapter 4. I feel like chapter 4 would be too fast if that's how the pacing is right now. Oh, I mean, depending on how much content, of course. Oh, no, you're good. This game storytelling is voice novel style. Sprites talking in front of 2-3 generic backgrounds. Now they can show animated, which makes most of the dialogue redundant. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, now that you touched upon it, this is why I really can't get into the visual novels, because I'm just hearing redundant dialogue. Yeah, if you want to be more immersed in it, then sure, it may feel like, but just remember, they're kind of saying the same general thing over and over, and with just these backgrounds. And so this is why I can't get into visual. I'm nothing against them. It's just how the medium is. But it's just kind of like why I can't really get into those. I'll just find myself speeding through the fuck out of them if there was a fast forward button, if anything. No, they won't have time for any of the side stories. The side story is actually longer than the earlier chapters of Arknights. Oh geez, chapter 3 will be the end. They do that. Probably gonna need a season 2 to adapt the rest of the stuff. I mean, up to where the game is, of course. Side stories focus more on certain regions, group of characters, but they have connection to one another in the main story. They really do a great job with lore and world building so far. Yeah, the lore and the world building is still really good. It's just that I feel like with the first part, it kind of feel abridged, but it's because of how it was structured. So I can actually kind of forgive that. It's just that shit's happening so fast, and to be fair, it is like conflict. It's kind of like war. Well, not war, but it's kind of like everything's just chaos. There's no peace. There's no war. Just scrimmages, conflict between parties. Things are just kind of rolling fast, and things just happen quickly, and you don't get time to recover. There's no time for mourning unless you can get to safety. I think that's why it did feel like a speed run. We don't have these, and it's fine. And even if it's a really weird approach, I don't think it's a particularly wrong approach. Like if it be done in other ways, sure. But I don't think what they are doing right now is necessarily wrong. It's just more like a choice they decide to go with, and hopefully it will pay off a little more in the long run when the actual bigger stuff does happen. I mean, there is things for reserving, and I know with like the music videos, they will highlight, because they're music videos, they'll highlight those things more. But I think it's doing just fine, this series so far. I mean, the adaptation so far. I mean, going back to Amiya, she really thought about what Taluna, and I hope I didn't butcher her voice, by the way. She really, it kind of goes to show how desperate this world is, you know, and how you know, everyone's having, you know, everyone is, you know, like, what was what Norman said in The Promised Neverland manga? It was like everyone acts out of their own self-interest, and like it's not like, and like now that's not how everyone works, not how everyone goes, but that's just kind of how things go in any setting. Well, any setting that is properly structured for that. Unlike how Neverland just kind of ends up with everyone having no agency besides Emma, or like in Attack on Titan, but everyone's just having their own self-interest, and it's still mostly for their own safety or their own benefits. Or some take advantage of it. Some are just trying to stay out of things, stay safe, and some struggling. There's just a lot of things to get. Raja, you might need to chill out on those reveals. By the way, I mean it's nice. It's nice to kind of at least, you know, drop some info on chat. Well, okay. To be fair, when you say chapter has more words than average light novel, average 40 cover, you know, average curve photos to pass, and why she's not the villain. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just leave it at that surface level. We don't need too much getting into this. Like, I know Taluna's got some really heartbreaking past or something, but I don't know yet. I just know she probably has one. Not that she, like, I don't know the context behind it. I mean, that could wait till later. I don't know if the anime is gonna reach up to that point though. So yeah. It's actually a really good episode, even though it kind of doesn't feel like a lot is going on, but it feels like a lot is still being dropped. I mean, we kind of get to know what is this about Rhode Island, or what they're at. I mean, Rip Ace though, I think that's the last we'll see of him. I mean, he seems like the voice actor really brought him to life. So yeah, and here's the thing, what you also, you know, I did say. Is that we usually hold back tears until we reach home or someplace called home, you know, after a battle, but which is honestly a really which is honestly a nice thing to think about. But at the same time, like, if you have no place to go back, to call home, to go back to, where do you shed your tears? Do you just hold them in? And did you just hold them in all this time? Just this pain? And it just goes to show just how saddening this is. The whole world is just riddled by these catastrophes, the spread of organium, some people making use of it, some trying to run away from it, and it's just the world of Arknights is a fucking mess right now. It's just like, where's going to be the end of all this? It just doesn't feel like the world's going to be saved at all. Like, it feels like it's doom. And yeah, the doctor is the key. But something really twisted comes to mind. What if the doctor himself or herself gets infected? They're on a timer. And if they're gone, then the key is gone. The world is done for. What happens then? What happens if it does? Now I know I'm probably thinking too far ahead, a little too out of bounds with this, but that's just something that just came up to me as I was watching this episode. Like, what happens if the doctor kicks the bucket? If you're infected or someone, or they get killed by collateral damage or by an enemy or whatnot. I'll probably have my firstborn by the time the anime reaches chapter 8 of Arknights. Yeah, you that's probably true. Because if they want to, I mean, they do show they want to care, they take care, and like we gotta wait. I don't know if we need to wait 2 more years for another anime. I mean, well, you know, in terms of pre-production, but yeah, a long time. I would have to guess. 8 months apart and 8 months. I think there were some rumors about production of season 2, just very few here and there. I think they're just waiting to see the reception of season 1. Like we are, Arknights Prelude likes to look at how non-players react. Just watching the anime rise in the Crunchyroll charts. New father gets like a week off from works where I am from. Oh yeah. Oh, we're talking about someone's newborn. You know, possible newborn. Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, really good. It's a good episode. So more stuff to really think about. Like if there is like the first part did feel a little too fast, but again, they're just kind of they're just focusing on just trying to get away. There is no emphasis on a big fight, at least not yet. At least I don't think they're gonna do that until more of the other major players are gonna come. I mean, you did. I mean, the opening, like, you do see action when you see more of the characters and notable ones. Not all of them have been, you know, have made an official introduction in the anime yet. But once they come, then the action can start when it's needed. I think that's where I feel like it's the case. No, man, Raja, despite what you say about Chainsaw Man, Bleach, and Spy X Family, no, Arknights is gonna just get its own anime, regardless of that popularity. Regardless, if they do want season 2, they will get it. They don't care about the other series' popularity. They just care about the reception of their own at this point. Arknights still has the most insane world building I've ever seen. It's insane. I'm still trying to rack my head around like how really enriching and complex it is, even though like we're only just 3 episodes in. I mean, yeah, we're not talking about popularity doesn't always speak to like how good a show is, though. In fairness, so we'll just leave it at that. Look at My Hero Academia, for example. It's popular as shit. Yep. But yet, is the writing really that good or not? I beg to differ, but that's another discussion. Anyways, guys, I need to get out of here. It is gonna get a little late. I will definitely, I'm definitely looking forward to episode 4 of Force. See what they're doing with in the Lungman, plot they're doing, and yeah, it's barely scratched the surface of it. That's the craziest part. Anyways. That'll do it, guys. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter or just join the Discord server. Well, Twitter is about to die. I mean, please follow. Please follow. I don't know. Please follow. Share this video around. It would really help if you can get more with more receptions. It would help with the feedback, my algorithms, because they're just dying right now. But yeah, thank you all. This is Weird Station signing off. See you next time.